In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis leads regional effort towards stronger, more transparent CBI program. Grenada Tourism Authority launches Lambi and Lobster Festival on the Sister Isles, and German Chancellor calls for frozen Russian assets to be used to help Ukraine. Welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Friday, September 26, 2025, and I am Jasmine Thomas. First, on the local scene, the government of St. Christopher and Nevis today proudly announces the signing of a landmark agreement by the 5 citizenship by investment member states of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States to further strengthen the integrity, transparency, and sustainability of the region's citizenship by investment programs. This historical step will establish the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority by October 2025, a regional body that will ensure uniform standards, rigorous oversight, and compliance across participating states, Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts and Nevis. The reforms announced include 1. Establishment of ECCIRA, a regional regulatory to oversee all CIP activities. 2. Enhanced security and due diligence, mandatory biometric collection for new and renewing applicants, stronger residency requirements, and the CARICOM impacts, supported vetting. 3. Transparency and accountability, binding standards, annual compliance reports, and regional registers of applicants and agents. 4. Compliance and enforcement, administrative penalties, revocations, and strict enforcement measures. 5. Economic sustainability, a region-wide minimum investment threshold of US $200,000 to ensure credibility and long-term development financing. Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew emphasized that his achievement reflects St. Kitts and Nevis's brave leadership and the commitment to safeguarding global security while protecting a critical pillar of national development. On Thursday, 25th September, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries, Marine Resources, Sports, Small Business, Entrepreneurship, Cooperatives, and the Creative Economy, donated 400 hurricane relief packages to the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. The packages, including water bottles, flashlights, and tarpaulin, were generously provided by Aquarium Consult of Nigeria, marking yet another milestone in the growing partnership between St. Christopher and Nevis and the African continent. The presentation was made to both Mr. Livingston Pemberton, Director of the St. Kitts Disaster Management, and Mr. Brian Dyer, Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department. Both directors expressed their gratitude to Minister Duggins for the generous donation, noting that hurricane preparedness is an all-hands-on-deck approach and that partnerships like these strengthen readiness across the Federation. Minister Duggins expressed his gratitude, noting that while the Federation has been spared from hurricanes so far this season, the hurricane season continues until November, underscoring the need for ongoing preparedness. This handover reflects the government's ongoing commitment to disaster preparedness, resilience building, and forging meaningful transatlantic partnerships to protect the people of St. Christopher and Nevis. The Nevis Island Administration, NIA, is powering ahead with its mission to diversify the island's economy following the unanimous passage of the Nevis Limited Partnership Bill 2025 in the Nevis Island Assembly on Thursday, 25th September. The new legislation, introduced by Premier the Honorable Mark Brantley, Minister of Finance, provides a modern legal framework for the creation and operation of limited partnerships in Nevis. It adds another attractive product to the island's expanding financial services sector, reinforcing Nevis's standing as a reputable, competitive, and forward-looking jurisdiction. Premier Brantley said the new law reflects the administration's consistent drive to broaden opportunities in financial services. With its passage, the Nevis Limited Partnership Bill 2025 strengthens Nevis's financial services framework by balancing contractual flexibility with statutory safeguards, further enhancing the island's appeal to international investors. We'll take a break. When we come back, we bring you the regional and international news.
St. Kitts and Nevis, the wait is over. Kittition Superstar 2025 has begun, and we're dropping the first wave of superstar hopefuls. Say hello to Iquanja Bradley,
No relationships can get old. They have the tendency to grow cold, and we have something like a miracle.
Cheslin Ward,
There goes my heart beating, and you are the reason I'm losing my sleep.
Vinette Richardson,
Imagine seeing him all the time, holding another hand. She's staring me down, so I figured that he told her who I am.
Denicia Henry,
Lord, I'm available to you. My will I give to you. I'll do what you say. Use me, Lord.
and Nikita Sage.
Falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. I'm jealous of you.
This is just the beginning. Stay tuned right here on ZIZ for the next wave of names and for the updates, drama, and Kittition superstar moments.
On the regional scene, the Grenada Tourism Authority GTA has officially launched the inaugural Lambi and Lobster Festival scheduled for January 2026 on the sister isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. The festival aims to celebrate the seafood and fishing heritage of the islands while highlighting the people, culture, and the traditions that sustain these vital sectors. The event presents a milestone in GTA's strategy to develop Carriacou and Petite Martinique as integral parts of Grenada's national tourism agenda. While Grenada is already recognized internationally for its natural beauty and hospitality, the festival seeks to boost the island's visibility and create economic opportunities for local communities. And now for a look at news on the international scene. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has called on the European Union to use $160 billion of frozen Russian assets for Ukraine's benefit, particularly the continued supply of weapons, in a major policy U-turn by Berlin in an op-ed for the Financial Times. Merz said the moves were necessary so that Ukraine can demonstrate greater staying power in the war in the hope of forcing the Kremlin to the negotiating table. In the past, Berlin has been reluctant to use the funds, citing legal and financial concerns. On Thursday, Merz adopted a more forthright tone. This must not hold us back, he said, urging the EU to consider circumventing these problems. And now for a look at the weather. Present weather across St. Kitts and Nevis is partly cloudy, and winds are southerly at 3 to 14 miles per hour. Winds can also become variable to near calm at times. Seas are 0.6 to 1.2 meters or 2 to 4 feet. Weather today, partly cloudy with a 60% or a moderate chance of showers and a 40% or a moderate chance of thunderstorms. Weather tonight, Partly cloudy to cloudy with a 40% or a moderate chance of showers. Sunset this evening is expected to be at around 6 o'clock, and the sunrise tomorrow morning is also set for 6 o'clock. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more in detail. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jasmine Thomas. Grace and peace be multiplied to you from God the Father.